Patch, and this is my tutorial on the Yamaha Montage. This will be tutorial 4, part C, and we're going to talk about amplitude envelope generators and how to further shape your sound in the AWM2 synthesis engine. I just love the way that sounds. Nice. So we're going to start out with an init patch. So come down here and hit category search, init, AWM2, back, hit your name button there, edit, and we are right where we need to be. So you see we might land on the common page. So if that's the case, then just click on the 1 down here and hit that, and you'll see that we have a silly sounding little piano, which actually is pretty neat whenever you adjust it. You hear how the keys actually change? So we're adjusting the chorus tune on the main page there. But I think for this demonstration, we're going to go ahead and stick with this piano sound, because if you'll notice when I hit it and let off, it's kind of not real realistic, and that's because of our amplitude. The way that, how can I put this? The way that the sound behaves whenever you press the key, whenever you hold the key, and whenever you release the key. Now, if you'll notice in this particular example, when you press it, it comes on pretty strong. When you hold it, it'll just stay on forever, and that's not what a piano does. It actually sounds kind of funny whenever you think about it like that. So if you'll notice on your amplitude, the first page you have here is your level and your pan and stuff like that. Now you have a random pan, which can be pretty useful, I think. It basically kind of just randomly pans every key that you hit. So I don't know. It could be useful. Excuse me. Amp EG. Now, from the way that the amp EG is set up, the amp envelope generator, and again, an envelope is simply a modulation source for a specific destination, and in this case it's for amplitude, and it's spread across time and your level. So you'll notice whenever we hit the key, exactly like it looks like in the graph, it's coming on bang. There's no delay to when it comes on. So if you want there to be, like if we adjust the attack here on the time, as you can see, it'll take a second for it to reach full volume whenever I hit the button. See, but for a piano, when you hit the key, you know from playing a piano that it's full on as soon as you touch it. Okay? But what we want is whenever we let off the key, we want there to be a little bit of a release there, like maybe we're holding down a damper pedal or something like that. So in order to achieve that, all we need to do is adjust the release time. And the release time is exactly what it means. Whenever you release the key, it's the time that it takes for it to go to, which is zero volume, which is the bottom. Just like that. So messing around a little bit with your amp EG, this is kind of like the basic function of an amp EG, And it's like your filter EG and your pitch EG, except it controls volume. A better example of something would be, we'll go over to our oscillator page, and then we'll search and we'll hit sine lead and hit OB saw, which is one of my favorites. And we'll come back over here to the amplitude page and hit it. And you'll notice it's doing the same thing. Now, if we adjust the attack time, okay, maybe pull down, adjust our decay times here, and then our levels here. Pull this down a bit. What we'll hear is the volume come up and go down and back up again. Here we go. And when we let go, it gradually fades to 0, which is exactly what it's doing. So whenever you press the key, it comes up in volume. When you hold the key, there's a decrease in volume, and it comes up, and it stays at full volume as long as you hold the key, and then when you let it go, it gradually goes down to 0. Now, there's no release control amount for like a level, so we can't bring this up to keep it to where it's audible. And the way that if we want to keep it audible, we simply just drag the release time all the way out as far as it'll go. And it'll pretty much stay there for a very long time. And it's still there from the first time that I even hit the damn thing. So I'm going to come over here and change it back to the piano. That's your basic patch, your piano patch. Now, if you'll notice in this particular example, you can hear an audible kind of click. That's because if you look at your graph here, it's coming on, straight on. And when you let it go, it's immediately shutting off, so there's a click. So you want to adjust your release time to get rid of that click. So in other words, if you hear a click in your sound, just kind of adjust your release time a bit to get rid of it. And you don't have to adjust it much. So that's a basic tutorial about the EGs that are in the AWM2 synthesis engine. I hope you learned a little bit out of it, and I hope it helps you in your creative endeavors. And we'll see you next time.